We're following a couple of breaking news stories this morning where we know at least one person is dead and police are investigating two separate shootings, it seems like.
This happened around 2:30 this morning on Rule Street between East Michigan and East 10th Street. This has been quite the complicated scene for police to work out this morning. So Anna Chalker has been there. She's been checking in with police to learn more. Anna, what do you know so far?
Well, Sam, like you said, complicated to say the least. What we have and what we know from police this morning, there were two separate shootings where 3 people were shot. A man was killed in that first scene, and that one's here behind me at North Rural and Michigan Streets. Like you just said, the scene is actually kind of starting to clear up from what we saw just about a half hour ago. I will tell you, there is some evidence still in the road. We are going to, hopefully, once the scene clears, gets closer to see kind of what's in the middle of the road. Police are now on the backside of this scene right now, and they tell us when they came up on this scene while trying to respond to a separate incident, they found a large fight with multiple people. When that fight broke up, that's when police found a man who was shot lying in the ground. They say he was taken to the hospital in critical condition, then later died. And they also say a man left this scene with a handgun and led police on a small car chase up onto I-70. That's where they detained him. He is being questioned right now this morning. And while the investigation was getting started here on Rule Street, police say an uninvolved car came up to this scene with 2 people who were shot, a man and a woman. Both of them were taken to the hospital in critical condition. And we know this is a lot of information this morning, and that's why police are saying they need help from this community out here to find out what happened in both of these scenes.
And when we're working through some of those details, we want to emphasize that we need help from the community. We need anybody that may have been in this area, that may have been involved in any of these disturbances, whether they've since left, whether they have video footage, eyewitness footage. We need to hear from you.
And you can reach out to police if you have any of that information at Crime Stoppers. That number 317-262-TIPS. But back here live at Rural and Michigan Streets this morning, scene starting to wrap up for that first scene where a man was shot and killed here. And then, like we said, a separate shooting where a man and a woman drove up here from another person at a different scene. Police trying to confirm if these two scenes are connected or not. But again, a lot of unknown information right now, active investigations for both of these. But as we get more information on that, we'll bring that to you.
Yeah, imagine that's not what neighbors want to wake up to. This has been the scene there for several hours as police are still working through whatever happened here. Thank you, Anna.